So this is the best way I found to seat the bead on a tire where there's a big gap. This rims are 8.5 and this is a 235 wide tire, so it's at the lower end of what you can put on this. So obviously, you know, there's a big distance. So if you don't have a way to just blow a massive amount of air, or you don't want to use fire, what you do is this: you set this and you make sure that this is sitting well on the bottom. Now these are 18-inch rims, so in car obviously this is the 18-inch diameter. What you need is an inner tube from a bicycle, but bicycles are measured to the exterior of the tire, so a rim is actually smaller. So in this case, a 20-inch bike tube fits perfectly over here on an 18-inch rim. Now you put it in here, and what you do is obviously inflate it, but it takes a little bit of practice until you figure out how far and how much you can inflate it. You want the bike tire to be too big. You want it just enough, because you still want it to be able to compress without popping out. If you make it too big, then what happens is it will pop out before your rims are seated. I set my compressor. This tire's maximum bead pressure should be about 40 psi, so I set my compressor to slightly underneath that, and then we'll see what happens, if it's enough or not. This is just a regular compressor, so sometimes you'll have to lift it up a little bit. And if you feel like it's not enough, sometimes you can just pack it in here and make sure that it's sitting good. And you can see it. Make sure this is not in the valve is not in the way. Just slowly take this out, and this is almost there. Obviously it's still not seated on this end, but it's fairly close. So we just need a little more air. This is pretty much it. I'm going to take it and flip it the other way just to see, like this bead is nice and seated. Let's see the other side. Make sure there's no problems there. As you can see, it's nice and tight. We'll flip it back the other side. I like to keep it chucked in here just in case you never know what can happen. So, okay, I need a I put about 40 psi in the tires and I left them until the next day. Checked them, everything looked fine, and they've been on the truck all four for the last month or so with no issues. So that's about it. Good luck. Have a good one.